Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 304, A Transactional World. And Stanley's not in here. He met Uncle Alex, came by at 3:30 this morning, so he got a little excited there. And then we went on a full walk because it's like 4 degrees above 0 Fahrenheit. And then he completely eviscerated Baby Yoda and then went back to bed. So anyway, here I am. A transactional world, what that means is giving something to get something. You go to the store, you give them money, they give you a product. You go to Amazon, people buy your book, Amazon delivers that ebook to an e-reader of some sort or an app. Transaction. Now, as a person and your brand, what are the transactions that you do? We have extrinsic versus intrinsic value. Extrinsic value is the money. You write a book, somebody pays you money for it. You deliver a manuscript to a publisher, they give you your part of the royalty advance for that. Those kinds of transactions. So that's extrinsic value. Intrinsic value, that's 20 books of $50K, a lot of the stuff that we do in the volunteer work and helping people at no cost. That's the intrinsic value. It makes us feel better. And then there's also extrinsic value with certain things like the affiliate links, and I always highlight, hey, this is an affiliate link, and I plow that money back into 20 books events and stuff like that. But there's an extrinsic value there too, because that gives me the ability to then spend that money on those kinds of things, give scholarships to people so they can come to a 20 books event like Madrid or Vegas. Be upfront about what you're doing. So this goes to like newsletter shares. You're a new author and you're looking for, hey, there's an author who has 10,000 people on their list. Can you share my title? That transaction, a lot of those authors who spent years building that list may not be so ready to share your title, because here they see you as starting off. You're building you're working your way up. And you want something you're not going to be able to give them anything in return. Now, if you've been sharing their titles as they've released over the years, you've been building your list and you've gifted some of their books away, that's part of a transaction. It's, hey, I'm giving your book away. I expect nothing. And eventually they may say, hey, do you have a new release? I see a new release. Let me throw that in my newsletter. But expecting that, and this is where some people have issues. If you expect it, hey, I've been sharing your stuff. Can you share mine now? I didn't ask you to share my stuff, and you've been sharing it with 8 people. So the transaction. Understand the leverage each party has when it comes to a transaction. So it's better to be upfront about what you're doing. Hey, I'll share your stuff. I don't expect to be that at some point you'll share my stuff. Maybe they will. Sometimes it takes giving to get. And sometimes it's better to not expect that, and then maybe you'll get it. But expecting it, saying, hey, I'm sharing it with my list. You've got 8 people on your list. I have 10,000 on mine, and I've spent years building it. And they don't want to hurt your feelings and say, your book, I read the first chapter, and it's not very good. It's not going to be appropriate for my readers. So they have all the negotiating power in that transaction. But being upfront, and manage your expectations. Here, I'm giving something, and I'm not expecting anything. A lot of people have built exceptional lists of other authors' books, because another author, hey, here's a book, I'm running a sale, I'm running a countdown deal, I'm running a free promo. Promote their books. Hey, here it is. Here's a link. Join my list, and I will share free books, 99-cent books on stuff that I think you'll like each week, each month, and do that. And I've done that with traditional published titles. Like, hey, here's a book that's on sale. Robert Heinlein's latest. Oh my God. Or Robert Heinlein, Moon is a Harsh Mistress. If you like that title, here it is. It's on sale for 99 cents this week. And put it out there, shoot it to my list. Because if it's a good title, it's a good title. And sharing it with your readers, hey, that builds your credibility. You put out your titles to your people, and then maybe other people will share your stuff. But understand, it's a transactional world. And the author who has the 10,000 person list may look skeptically upon those people who are like, hey, I'm sharing your stuff, because they know it's coming. Hey, can you share my book? and it might be a first book. It might have a less than stellar cover. It might not be as well written as it could be, and all those things that might hold it back and could alienate this person's readers. And there are some people who don't share it all by order of, that's just their policy, and that's okay. And I still share their stuff if they pop up, all good, because I know I'm getting something out of it, because I'm sharing a title that's a good title for my readers that they'll like. So manage your expectations. And sometimes it's good to clarify what you don't want. I don't need a share on this. I don't need this. Here, I'm giving you this information. Good luck with it. And I'll tell people, because people say, hey, if there's anything I can do for you. Well, what I want when we're running 20 books to 50K events or in the group, what I want is to see you successful. I'm at that age where I've got what I want, I got what I need, and I want to see other people grow and build up their businesses and be successful. So that's the intrinsic value, and that's extremely important to me. So yeah, if I do something for you, even passively, in that, hey, here, I put something out, and you like it and say, hey, I love this, what can I do for you? You can be successful. That's what you can do for me. And you can say, hey, this is where I learned it. These people are good people, and go forth and conquer for yourself, for your family, do better. That's what I'm looking for. But understand, it's a transactional world. Most people will view everything done in a transactional basis. And there are people on the outside looking in, like at 20 bucks, 50K, saying, there's no way they're making money off this. They're making money off Vegas. No, we're not. Actually, Vegas always costs us more than we take in. Always. Maybe next year. It's almost like the the Cubs and in the World Series. Maybe next year. Even though they won a few years ago. So that was a good thing. All right. Hopefully that helps understand what the other person's coming from, especially when it comes to shares and swapping and things like that. That if the transaction isn't even, you may not get what you want. Be upfront about what you want, and